All right, guys, good morning. It's Melissa here. So I thought I would take the time. This is the day that the abortion happened, a forced abortion years ago for me. It's a date that I remember every single year. And I remember what happened. And I have a day to remember basically, what happened with how my child died. So, mother of six here. One died from abortion, from a forced abortion. No informed consent, nothing. Didn't even know what an abortion was. So, as I stand for life, especially today with Melania coming out to be very abortion minded, I want to talk about my choice, my body. So, what exactly does that mean? My choice, my body. It means you have a choice with your body whether you want to have sex or not. And I have shared how the condom broke um, in a situation that I was in with my first boyfriend. And there should have been responsibility taken, right? I do take responsibility that I did, have sex when I did feel pressured. I did feel a lot of pressure to, believe my boyfriend when I was questioning the packaging of the condom, right? I was like, it just doesn't look right. And I was trying to express myself. And, why wouldn't I believe my boyfriend, right? Why wouldn't I? So, when we talk about my body, my choice, that means we have the choice to choose whether to believe somebody, whether to trust them, whether to have sex with them, whether to say, I had a hard time speaking when I was a young child, and then I had a hard time learning to speak up for myself in my teen years, as you are in a culture that nice girls don't speak up. So, you know, this is when we talk about this is not Melania's my body, my choice, me too movement. This is, not taken as far as murder, right? We shouldn't be murdering. We can say, yes, this is my body. I will honor my body. I will choose what I want to do with my body, but with that comes consequences, right? Just like anything else. And Melania has been defending her nudes very, very smut like nudes. It's not just, oh, as art, we honor our body with art. No, she's been in smut and she has tried to turn this into something, somewhat beautiful, right? So, as a married woman now and a mother now, it is very surprising to see Melania come out like this. And of course, she has her opinions. And of course, we have the right to debate those opinions, right? Based on truth and facts, not on what she thinks is correct. And I would go so far to say she probably did have an abortion to be so defensive and uncompromising in this, which means she would need some healing for the loss of her child, not to influence women to have abortions. So, as we get into this debate some more, pro life work has a long ways to go. We need to stand strong, ladies, against women who want, against the idea, not the idea of women promoting abortion. To use her country as an excuse is not acceptable. She's been living here for a while. We don't want, Americans mostly want, we don't want to see a lot of abortions. So for her to use her country as an excuse or the culture she grew up in, just as I grew up in a different culture in America than some people have, it doesn't mean that we have the right to, doctors have the right to perform abortions. So Georgia has just overruled the ban that they had in place because of the Amber Thurman case. Amber Thurman chose to have an abortion. She chose to go to the doctors. She chose her own timing to get there. And because of the abortion pill, she had died with twins. Her twins died in her. So we see the family on Oprah blaming pro-life laws when actually Amber had many choices too that were not talked about. So we need to continue fighting for life, guys. And if the party that I was voting for, and not sure what I'm doing now, has compromised on a basic issue of life, we are having some problems because this is fundamental. And if you see a compromise at this level, you're probably going to see a compromise with a lot more. So, thanks for joining me, guys. Life is extremely important at all stages. And, they will be coming after the elderly more. I have family that is now older, and we want to protect all of life from, the preborn all the way up until natural death is what we want to protect with no exceptions.